Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717 MJ. I am back with another video. I hope everyone is doing incredibly well. I wanted to come on and share a beautiful, sensual reading. I'm going to set the intentions right now. I hope that it's beautiful. I hope that it is sensual, that it opens you guys up to a lot of sexual healing. What I'm picking up on is a lot of divine masculines are thinking about you guys sexually right now, okay? Because a lot of them are wrapped up in karmic cycles. But just because they're wrapped up in karmic cycles, it doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you. I feel like many of you need to understand karmic energy from a place of balance. Like, karmic energy does exist to provoke. It provokes for a reason. It's like art when you think about it, right? A lot of you transform because of karmic influence. And many of the karmic partners that travel here with us to Earth, they are also a reflection of a part of us. And many people have spoken about this on the Twin Flame journey, where we are also karmic people to others in our lives. And I think it's really important to recognize that right now, because a lot of your masculines are involved in karmic situations where the karmics are willing to hold on to this connection with the masculines, even if they're not in love. Like, I feel a lot of karmic partners are obsessed with the divine feminines, like so much to the point where they can't even enjoy the masculine's company without thinking about the divine feminine. And I think like that's where those past readings have come from, about the karmic being attracted to the divine feminine. I think that because they've observed the love between you and the divine masculine, they can't let it go. They can't let that go, that your masculine ever felt that with them. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, the karmics are upset that the divine masculine loves you and you love the divine masculine. And I feel like a lot of the conflict that exists between the karmic and the masculine, it has to do with the fact that you guys love each other. The karmic feels like they need to consistently provoke and compete until the masculine can love them and only them. Whereas the divine masculine kind of feels like the divine feminine is always going to be a part of me and who I am. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the gist of it right now, guys. I feel like a lot of you might be in situations. Look at the Empress there at the bottom of the deck. But anyways, I'm going to shuffle because she was on camera anyway, and I want to do like a thorough shuffling to just show you guys that I'm not just reading the cards like as they appear. Like, I didn't just pose it face down. Like, whatever will come out will come out. But I just want you guys to know at this time that, like, you know, whatever your masculines or even like the karmic partners are portraying on social media right now, like, I feel like social media is such an easy way of creating illusions, because you really just don't know the truth behind a picture. As a picture speaks 1,000 words, if not more. So what do your divine masculines want to say to you right now? Like, divine feminines, even if they are entangled in karmic situations right now, the reason you guys are still picking up on their energy, the reason they might still be sending their energy your way, just wanting to connect with you somehow, is because the attraction that they feel romantically is with you. They might have like a lot of sex with this karmic partner, is what I'm picking up on. But through this card, they want you to know that the type of sex that they're interested in having right now is with you. Like they want to take it slow. The karmic partner doesn't really know how to take it slow, or they don't really know how to slow it down and enjoy the moment, because for them it's all about arousal and competition, whereas that's masculine energy. So I feel like when your masculine is with the karmic partner and they're all about like racing to the finish line when it comes to sex, a lot of your masculines are really turned off by this, and many karmics might experience your divine masculines maybe losing his erection during sex, like when it comes to interacting, because I feel like when it comes to the divine feminine, she knows how to maintain his erection by creating mystery around climax, if that makes sense. Okay, that's what I get with that 3 of Pentacles there, because that's the 3 is a really creative number. It's adding something to the mix that you didn't think of before. Okay, and a lot of feminines out there right now are experiencing a lot of intimacy, and you guys are being, again, discreet. You guys are being discreet about what you're experiencing in your sexual world. The universe is granting you access, divine feminines. Okay, I mentioned this in the last reading. A lot of masculines are pleading, okay? They don't want you to hesitate, hence the lantern symbolism here. They have a lot to offer. There's a lot of fruit on the table. But if you look at this divine feminine, even though she appears vulnerable in her undergarments, she's kind of pulling away. Oh, that's a beautiful confirmation with that ding. Even though she's vulnerable, like she wants him, she's kind of pulling away, right? I feel like she's saying to herself, like, at this time, I know that you want me, but I want other things. That's where that 9 of Cups comes through, because the divine feminine is busy fulfilling herself right now. There's a lot of cards here, guys. Like, we can get creative with this. Let's go ahead and find out what the masculine has to say about you having options. What does he want to say about you having options right now? I ghosted because I felt intimidated. They know that you have options. I ghosted because I felt intimidated. You're a beautiful energy, divine feminine. A lot of you guys need to give yourselves credit. I feel like Jadakiss is wanting to come through, right? I'm not cocky, I'm confident. And when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. Many feminines need to give themselves credit for being the good girl. You're the Mary Jane to his Spider-Man. He knows who you are. He knows that he loves you. What does he want to tell you, feminine? I keep my distance, but I watch you. A lot of these karmic partners, too, are noticing that this divine masculine watches you. It doesn't matter what these karmic partners try to do, the illusions they try to create. A lot of you might sense this intuitively as well. Like, you guys might be over the triggers of seeing them on social media, on vacation, having a good time, creating illusions that it's like everything's all like fantastic and great. But it's like, you guys feel your masculines. You get the fake phone calls, you get the fake texts. You guys know the routine, you know the drill, you know when your masculine's wanting to connect. And that's oftentimes when the karmic partners are triggered to be like, let's take a vacation, divine masculine. I will pay for all of it. And the divine masculines might catch themselves being toxic from time to time, being like, you know what? All right, you want to pay for it? Let's go. I need some time to just relax and think about the divine feminine. That's why I'm saying, like, don't feel bad, divine feminines. A lot of these lessons that the karmics have to go through it's part of their experience here. You know, they're asking for it. Whatever you do, like, you attract, like whatever actions you take, you attract that karma. I'll wait for you as the next message that comes out. What card here wants to come out with? I'll wait for you. The Hanged Man. I'll wait for you because I see things from a different perspective now. That's why I'm saying, like, you guys don't even realize that your divine masculines are holding space for you this time around. Divine feminine. What does he want to say right now? Okay, so they think about you all the time. That's exactly what's shifting their perspective. I've called you from random numbers. They text you and call you from random numbers, trying to be like these random companies, or they might try to pose as like advertisers for different like social media websites and things like that. But guys, like, these are random numbers that they've found a way to do online, where like they might text you from like an unknown number, or like a number in your area. Like if they're in a different country than you, or in a different place than you, or they just want to text you anonymously, they might look up ways to be able to just reach out to your phone number. And what I feel like they are gaining from this is they want to see if you've read the message or not. Because if you did read the message, it means that you are looking for their energy. But what I see is many divine feminines just straight up deleting those messages. Because you guys already know. You guys already have the heads up, right? So the next message coming through is, I can't get hard without your pictures. Oh, shit. If they're with the karmics right now, guys, it doesn't matter what the fuck they're up to. They could be on vacation. They could be traveling together. They could be moving in together into a new home. They could be, I don't know, just kind of getting back into connecting again, I guess. The masculines are feeling like a lot of the karmics are coming onto them strongly with sexual energy, just to kind of seal the deal with this connection. But the masculines are like, yo, I'm not even feeling it like that. Like, it might be nice right now to kind of keep company while I feel alone, but when I feel sexual energy, they might just want to kind of go off in private and look at your pictures. Maybe even to like sustain an erection while they interact with the karmic partner sexually. Okay, let's see what message wants to come out around that with the bunch of cards that came out earlier. The Star card here catches my attention. Only the divine feminine can arouse them. That's what I'm getting through that message. Only the divine feminine can arouse them. Wow. The karmic is no match, and it's because, the high priestess is coming out. Okay, so only the divine feminine really puts them in that place of not only like physical attraction, but it's like body, mind, and soul. And they're attracted to like the high priestess and the feminine. That's why they keep trying to connect with you, divine feminine. It's not enough to look at your pictures. They call you from random numbers, maybe because they're picking up on this high priestess energy. They want to hear your voice as well. Okay? You have the 9 of Wands coming through. They want to hear your voice because they want to tell you how they feel about you. The reason he's covering her mouth in this card is because he knows that you have a lot to say in terms of like what? Like, you want to come towards me to speak your truth, but you don't want me to have anything to say. And I think that that's because a lot of what you have to say, divine feminine, is about walking away while he figures this thing out. But he doesn't want you to go away while you guys figure things out. He wants you to stay. But I feel like a lot of you guys are are feeling called to experience your abundance. Like, a lot of you guys have suitors around you who you've either known for a while or who you feel comfortable with. Maybe you have kids with, and they want to show you a good time because they've maybe witnessed you in your Empress energy, and you've maybe turned a king into an emperor without realizing it. Maybe it might be, again, like I referred to in the last reading, Divine Feminines, it could be your child's father, where, you know, they've really watched you and observed you. And I feel like a lot of beautiful blessings are coming through because both of your souls have dedicated a lot of your own individual time and energy to your children. And in turn, it's made you both reevaluate your connection or fall in love with each other again in some way. I mean, I've done so many personal sessions with a lot of you on Wisio where a lot of you talk about this experience. You guys talk about what it's like to be married, disconnect, and then all of a sudden this twin flame journey helps transform your own marriages into everything that you've always wanted. So that's that type of energy that I feel like it's coming through for you guys. And many of your masculines are wanting to reach out and provide that same stability because they know that you're capable of attracting it anyway, Divine Feminine. Okay, we have the Four of Swords coming through. Honestly, I'm going to tell you guys what came through. Another Drake song where I don't even know the name. I'm not going to bother to look it up or whatever. I'm just going to say what comes to my mind. It's a song that he sang where he's like, don't give it away to no one, long as this I need you. Yeah, it's maybe a song he did with Rihanna. Don't give it away to no one. That's what I'm getting with this card here, okay? He's basically coming towards her very heavily, but she's kind of just blocking him off in a sense. And I think that many of you have certain expectations by now. Let's find out what else. I'm going to use these cards for the feminine energy, and then what I'll do is I'll use this deck for messages from the masculine. What does the feminine want to say? So I feel like you guys want the masculines to come through in a way where he will provide stability. Like, it's like, if you're going to be around, like, let me know that you're going to be around for good. And I feel like a lot of you Divine Feminines know that your masculines have lessons to learn in their own karmic situations, but, you know, at the same time, like, there's this unspoken bond between you two, and I think that many of you are looking for clarity at this time as to what it is that means, right? I'd have to start over, but you're worth it. Okay, so a lot of your masculines want you to know that, like, the reason they hold back is because they know that they would have to start over in life. Like, they might have, like, a home with the karmic, finances tied up with the karmic, like, whatever the case is, they would have to start from scratch, even if it has to do with, like, kids or living in a new home, moving towns, moving countries. It's a lot to bear, you know, but they just want you to know that, like, in a sense, they're committed to this journey. A sexual message wanting to come through right now is, you know, I just want to kiss and lick it. I feel like they're like, okay, can you just shut up right now about the difficult things that we're going through and just really get into how it is I feel for her. Guys, on my channel, like, I tend to approach sexuality from a very mature space. Like, I see deeper into sexuality than just the surface level. So when they say to you, like, I just want to lick and kiss it, like, they just want to show you how they feel about you. I feel like it's no accident that we call, you know, like, or we refer to our vagina as having lips, because I feel like, you know, kissing is such an intimate way of connecting. You know, French kissing. Me personally, guys, I absolutely love French kissing during sex. And I feel like many of your masculines want you to know that. Like, they don't have that with their karmic partners. Their karmic partners don't really know what it's like to connect in this way. But a lot of your masculines want you to know that, like, what they love about you is the way that you would probably, like, kiss or French kiss during sex or during penetration. Like, when penetration is happening, you have the ability to tap into other sensual areas of pleasure. Like, you might experience penetration, and at the same time you might want to massage their tongue with your tongue, for example. And so that would add a lot of sensuality to the intimacy between you both in that moment. And guys, if you do experience this at any time with, like, certain counterparts that you feel closely connected to, don't forget to manifest during orgasm. I know it seems kind of weird because it's like, shouldn't I just be enjoying the moment, intuitive? I'm like, well, yes, but you could also be manifesting. You could also be holding a vision of your success while you orgasm or while you experience this explosive feeling. There's nothing to lose, right? All right, so let's see what else is coming up. So we have the Six of Swords. If there's a close-up image of this card, the Six of Swords, in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Her necklace is broken here, and I feel like you guys are breaking free from, I don't know, just whatever tells you guys that you can't be attracted to each other, even if it is in the spiritual. Like, yeah, maybe you guys got your shit going on in the 3D where you guys are with different people right now, but at the end of the day, like, when the feminine thinks of the masculine, no matter what type of situation he's in, if he's ever in a situation where he's enjoying himself, or let's say the karmic partner is displaying photographs on social media, for example, like, oh, they're on vacation, oh, they're out camping, oh, they're out having family dinner at Granny Gramps, and like, oh my god, like, everything is just like so perfect. I feel like at the end of the day, you can feel your counterpart's energy, and you know that it's like, it's about more than this whole twin flame journey, right? Like, the dinner at Gran and Gramps is about the kids, guys, to be honest with you. You should be proud of your counterparts for adhering to their roles as parents, okay? Like, doing the right thing, not wanting to hurt another person, thinking clearly about what it is they want to do in regards to these karmic situations. They trust you. That means they trust you. That means they trust your love for them, okay? What do your masculines want to say in regards to that message? Okay, I would lick everything. Again, there's a lot of passion. I know it seems cheeky, but shit, like, even with this Four of Wands card here coming through, like, there's a lot of passion where it's like, you know, yeah, the masculines might seem like really hot and horny during sex, but that's the way they nurture you, divine feminines. Like, a lot of divine feminines are enjoying themselves during sex when their masculines are just like hot and heavy on their trail. Like, they adore every inch of your body. Like, they just really want to get off on enjoying your body. Like, maybe like enjoying your breasts with their mouth, really pushing their erections against your body in some way. Like, there's a lot that goes on with the divine masculines in terms of like a wolf kind of hopping on its prey, you know. Like, I just picture like a wolf humping. I don't know why I get that, but that's what I see with your divine masculines, okay? So yeah, there we go. I picture us having sex all day. This humping energy, I picture us having sex all day. It's like humping something uncontrollably. And a lot of you divine feminines know how to surrender to that, and it drives your divine masculines crazy. Okay, I love it when you tell me what you want. Along with, I really wish you'd text me. You're not going to get no text, divine masculine, because you guys know where you're at right now. And besides, I've already mentioned that many of the divine feminines need their time and space to really get into this energy of just enjoying their solitude, their peace of mind, like enjoying feeling sexy and single, and like they have options, and like they can wake up and do anything. They don't have to answer to anybody. I think a lot of your divine feminines right now, masculines, if you're listening, they love the fact that they don't have to answer to anybody. Like they could just do whatever it is they want to do, you know? And that's how we end this reading, is the Queen of Swords. That's exactly what I said. They enjoy not having to answer to anybody right now. And I think that that is part of the reason why you love her. It's why you're attracted to her. Let's get an erotic message. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles here coming through. Many of you in your ego may have thought that she might have been desperate without you. And she proves you wrong with this Queen of Swords energy. And that's how you know that she's your match. I think that this is how you're used to leaving karmics without you, divine masculine. Always like trying to get your attention by squandering their resources. Whereas this divine feminine, she would rather cut you off with all of those pins in that heart before ending up like this. And a lot of these karmic partners, that's exactly what it is they're doing right now. They're squandering their resources in order to keep the attention of the divine masculines. And I feel like what the divine masculines are seeing right now is that the karmics are so deeply obsessed with the divine feminines that they can't even enjoy a vacation with the divine masculines. They're just interested in showing the divine feminines how they've won the masculine as a prize. But the masculines don't really feel like a prize for the divine feminine. Like, you guys cut them off. So right now you are the prize. Like, they're the ones that feel like they're in this energy of wanting to chase you. All right? Like, that's what I got for you guys right now. I love you. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right? All right. Bye, guys.